Augustine of Hippo developed a doctrine that changed the trajectory of Western Christianity. It remains one of the most philosophically controversial in all of theology. Every human being inherits guilt and corruption from Adam's original transgression. Can you inherit guilt? Is that coherent? Augustine's doctrine, shaped by his reading of Paul's letter to the Romans, states that through Adam's sin, all humanity fell. Not just that Adam's sin set a bad example or corrupted human nature, but that all humanity was present in Adam, and therefore all humanity sinned in Adam. The consequence, not merely a tendency towards sin, but actual guilt that requires atonement. The will itself is damaged, not merely misguided. Human beings cannot, by their own moral effort, achieve right relationship with God. This is the doctrine that made grace absolutely necessary and works of law insufficient. Pelagius, Augustine's contemporary and opponent, argued that this is incoherent and immoral. Guilt requires personal agency. A child cannot be guilty of a parent's act. To say that humanity inherits guilt from Adam is to hold people responsible for something they did not do. A direct violation of the most basic principle of moral responsibility. If human beings are guilty by inheritance, the entire framework of moral accountability collapses. Pelagius argued for a weaker version. Adam's sin set a bad example. Human nature is damaged by accumulated sin in history, but each person remains genuinely free to choose good or evil. The philosophical debate is not just historical. It asks whether human moral failure is best explained by accumulated bad choices, or by something structural, a defect in human nature itself that individual effort cannot repair. The secular equivalent debates about structural injustice, systemic disadvantage, and whether individuals can simply choose their way out of historically conditioned situations. Augustine's darkest insight may be the most accurate, that the problem with human beings is not merely that we make bad choices, but that the will itself is shaped by conditions we did not choose. Whether that insight requires the doctrine of original sin to explain it is the continuing question.